effectively listening, the things that get in the way of us being able to effectively listen, the things that are preconceived notions, confirmation bias, the way our brain is wired, being present, being able to just stay curious, all of those pieces, and then exercises for how to do that. So again, pragmatically, like, how do you actually practice it? And then what do you find? And then based on that, what would you change?
So when you read books now, do you like read a book with a different lens? Like, okay, this is wrong, this grammar is wrong, that I would have said this.
You know, I read it now more in the structure. I look at actually the structure, which is something I hadn't learned, and the publisher and my editors actually helped me with that as well. How are they writing the book, and in what structure are they doing? Like, the beginning of a chapter always has this sort of thing. And then it has, here's the main idea, and then here's research that actually goes through this, which leads you to this point, which then finalizes with this. Like, so as I'm reading other books now, I'm seeing the structure of how people are writing. And then I think different writers have different structures and different ideas of what they do. But the truth is, it all kind of breaks up into little Lego bits and fits together into a lovely book.
So when you wrote your book, how do you know it's finished? Like, was it like a certain number of pages you had to write, or just was a conversation? Okay, I've portrayed everything in the book I want to portray. All the ideas I want to get across, I've gotten across in this book. It's time to like lock it up and like do all the admin work on it.
Yeah, I think I got to I had sort of laid out the 4 portions like I talked about, like this is what's wrong, and this is sort of things we can do about it, and here's the exercises, and then here's the impact. And I think by the time I finished the impact, I was like, yeah, there's a ton more I could do. However, this is the way that is. Not to say book 2, but but I think at that point you just got to be done. You got to step away from it and go, that's what we're doing here. So write this part.
So any plans to turn the book to a movie? Yeah. A made-for-TV show?
God, a boring movie. It's a boring movie. No.
Make a book in an improv show, improv act.
But I am doing actually the audiobook for it.
Okay, I was about to say that too. Are you doing audio?
Yeah, so I'm recording the audiobook right now. Actually, publisher needs me done by the beginning of May. So then they'll do all the editing and put it together. And so, which will be fascinating. I'm doing an audiobook about how to listen.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
So, Andrew, is there anything else that I asked you that I haven't asked you, or anything else you want to talk about?
Wow, we've talked about a million different things, which I really appreciate. Yeah. I don't know if there is. Okay. I do want to say just thank you. When you had sort of said about doing this too, what I really appreciated was we're just gonna have a conversation.
Yeah.
And it's gonna go as long as it's gonna go.
No catchy things. No, like, yeah.
Right. And I was like, oh my God, okay, because I feel like everyone else again wants to control. And it wants to be this thing as opposed to...
They asked a set of 10 questions. You better answer these second 10 questions. Don't answer question 1, we can move to question 2.
Exactly, right. It's all got to fit together, and it's got to be this. So I appreciate the improvisational nature of what we've done here today.
You're very welcome, very welcome.